A growing number of South Korean startups are seeking to make inroads into the French market, and my colleague Oh Soo-young walks us through the endeavors of one fashion platform and more to take a look.
Korean fashion in Paris is gaining ground not just on the runways, but as a booming business for a Korean startup in France. This shop, by a platform company called SlogK in the artsy neighborhood of Le Marais, landed on the Parisian hipsters map last year.
SlogK is a platform that helps competitive Korean products enter France and global markets. From my experience living overseas, Korean products are highly competitive and have strong appeal in France and other markets, but many brands hesitate when it comes to global expansion.
Through a successful series of pop-up stores, the company's CEO saw rave reactions from French shoppers, learning on the ground in order to distinguish what sells from what is simply trending.
What we found is that there is strong preference for everyday casual clothing seen in Korean films and dramas, but clothes that ordinary people can actually wear.
Building the business wasn't easy for La. Initially, without staff or infrastructure, the founders struggled with language and regulatory barriers. Systematic support was crucial.
The managers and director at the Korea Startup Center actively supported us, from interpretation and translation to document review, paperwork, and explaining exactly where and how documents must be submitted.
Run by Korea's SMEs and Startups Agency, the K Startup Center in Paris is uniquely based inside Station F, the world's largest startup campus. Korea being the first and only country to maintain a permanent presence at Station F, some 18 Korean startups can benefit from the largest innovation ecosystem in Europe. Tenant companies range from consumer goods to digital platforms and advanced technology.
We focus on firms that are less than 7 years old, or up to 10 years in the case of new industries. To apply, companies need either investment records or export experience to France or nearby European countries. We also look closely at how prepared they are for the local market and, importantly, the founder's experience, since startups often operate with very small teams.
The centre offers early-stage settlement support, including visas, regulatory consultations, mentoring, workspace and networking opportunities.
One strength I see in Korean startups is execution speed and adaptability. They tend to pivot quickly, respond fast to customers, and adjust their business models. Also, growing interest in K-culture, K-beauty, K-food, and Korean culture more broadly. This kind of soft power can have a positive impact on Korean startups.
As Korea and France mark the 140th anniversary of diplomatic ties, Yang says she hopes to further help Korean companies build longer-term operations in Europe and also connect startups based in Paris with programs and partners in Korea. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News, Paris.